So now we're going to talk about this kit. This is, of course, the Earth Federation Space Forces Sublight System Type 89 Base Jabber. And this is from the Char's Counterattack animated series. It's a subflight system used to transport mobile suits from, whether from ship to ship or from planetary, from either the moon to whatever location, whatever satellites. It was a cool design, really cool design, and I really like utilitarian ships that will allow you to, ferry either civilians, equipment, cargo from one place to another. I built the high-grade version of the base jabber a few years ago, and I really liked it. I really did. This one, to see it as a 1/100 scale version, I think Bandai did a good job making it as an RE kit. It is a bit on the expensive side, yes, considering it is a P-bandai version. And I think maybe Bandai should have thought of maybe making it a regular one, because, this would, of course, supplement the Jegan. But, that's their decision. I would like to see a base jabber from Unicorn, the one that the Unicorn was on with the Banshee. That would be nice to see. But that's something that we'll probably talk about in down the road. And yes, an RE version of this was fine. I think maybe it would have been too ridiculously expensive to make a master grade version, because are you going to have an inner frame of a ship that's going to have outer frame? No, don't think so. But I'm cool with this. And I kind of like all this with all the Jegans right on, not only on top but on the bottom of it, based like we all remember from the anime. There's no picture design anywhere, as you can see, other than a repeat. But it is retailed at 3,000 yen. I paid a little over 60. Yeah, I know, but I'm a big fan of this ship, and it's how different it is. Alright, now, let's see here. We see these massive fuel tanks. This thruster part here. I see one. Well, it's probably going to be two, because these things are huge. So I see this massive thruster. I see two small ones here. Some hydraulic type stuff there. Here's unique color pattern on when it will be on top of the ship. Good color though. I really like this color. It's very nice. And this is definitely not a darker blue like the Jegan, more like a navy blue. But my eyes could be deceiving me. Here's that frame part that goes right under that. There's some stickers, and that's the one thing that I'm a bit on the fence here, and that is the fact that, okay, it's an RE kit, but you could probably splurge a little bit more, and maybe put in like a canopy with two pilots inside. That would have been nice, right? But that's my opinion. The repeat on the other plate there that we see here, and here is, of course, the front part of the ship. At least you see the frame there, and you could probably paint it, which we will do. I'm not going to. It's going to be a difficult. No, I don't think that's difficult. I'm going to try something with that. Okay, we have the next fuel tanks, because it is two parts right there. Pretty easy. Then we have the actual physical base where the jabber will go on top. Very wide, very nice. Good detail though, wow. I am digging this. Oh, we got some white trim parts here. Cool. And we got the manual. Let's put this here. Ooh, I just had an idea. Just looking at all this, I just had an idea. But we will talk about that later. Actually, let me just put this here so you guys can see this manual. So you'll be using all the parts, nothing is omitted, and of course this manual does not contain image of the base jabber. And right here we begin with part 1, which is the assembly of the plate that we just saw a few moments ago. Some of the detail parts there, that little strip part there, that's in the middle. Then the front part of the ship, the detail there. And we have this ship, the section here and there. The side step, that footstep, you could say, that goes in the back, which can be placed on the top and the bottom of the ship. The thrusters. There you go. Then we have the assembly of the fuel tanks, the propellant tanks. Oh yeah, you definitely need to remove the propellant tanks because if you want to hook up the Jegan. Oh, there's a connector here, a special type of connector, so you can connect the Jegan to the ship. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't think this is going to look cool if the Jegan starts falling off. But I do see some... Alright, so I see that you have, you know, the thing to hold on to this. And then you have clamps of some sort, so you can clamp it onto the Jegan so it doesn't fall off. That's even better. And then you have the repeat, so you can put them under if you want to put the Jegan under it. Alright, and then of course, if you have an action base 1, you need 3 of these. Oh, okay, so at least shows you what to do to set it up and how to hold it up there. So you do have 1 connector so you can hold up the Jegan. Oh, you need 3. Oh wow, look at that. So this configuration will allow you to hold the Jegan up, the base jabber with the Jegan on top of it, or this configuration if you want the 2 Jegans under it. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Really nice. Surprisingly, no color guide. No color guide. Well, this is going to be an interesting kit to build, this Jegan. And, not Jegan, excuse me, this base jabber. The jabber and the Jegan. Alright, so let's talk about painting. Alright, so what am I going to do with this kit? You guys are probably wondering. Well, let's begin with the Jegan, which is the most common thing. I like the Jegan as is, yes I am, but I'm not a big fan of this color, and I'm not planning to buy another color tone close to it. Sorry Jegan, I like you as is, as the high grade, but as the master grade you're going to get a better treatment than this. And this is the idea that I had. I've been looking at all the other Jegan kits that's out there. I was actually looking at the new one that came out from Narrative. I don't think I'm confident enough to make a bald head, you know, a motorcycle-like head armor, or updating the thruster, updating the shoulder armor, or anything like that. If they made a P-bandai of it, definitely I'll buy it. But I really not planning to customize it that way. I guess I'm trying to be a little safe here. But instead, I kind of like this color tone of this mobile suit. This is General Rebels Jegan Type A2. Now there's a high grade version of this, and maybe we may see a master grade version down the road. But I kind of like the color tone, and I like this pattern. I don't know if I feel comfortable of converted into this, because this kit is completely different than what you're seeing here on the master grade Jegan. For starters, we have the 2 side thruster parts that's here. I looked at the inner frame of this kit, and it doesn't come with built-in, like a, you know, part of the mold. How can I say this? I don't know if I'm comfortable enough or brave enough to cut a hole and put a thruster there. But we'll see. We'll see. The shoulders have these 2 side panels there that is like an extra layer of armor over it. I'm gonna see if I can get away with that, if I can do that. And it's on both sides of the body. Now, the reverse is a little different now because the reverse has a, this kit has a main thruster plus the 2 side thrusters. In General Rebels mobile suits, their updated design has 4 small thrusters on the side, plus 2 thrusters on the bottom part of the leg and the back. I think I can get away with that, but I'm not 100% sure, so I will try that. The bigger challenge happens to be the shield. And I could probably say I can do like an early version. Like, this says Type A. We can call it not. How can we say this? Type A2. All right, so it's referred to as the A2. I'm going to call my version the A1, with certain, before I went to the A2. And of course, somebody's going to tell me there is an A1. As a matter of fact, let me check online if there's an A1 out there, because now I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass if there is. Let me see here. Type A1. It goes back to A2. So yes, I'll be making my version, calling it the A1. So this will be my A1 without the updated shield. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what we can do. Now for the colors. I'm going to use a different tone of color. This color is more of like a creamy gray. I believe I have like a color like that, but it's all acrylic, and I don't want to use acrylic now. I'm going to instead use this color tone from this color. This is Mr. Color's 336 Hemp BS 4800 10B21. This is for the RAF Nimrod. I used this color on another kit before a long time ago, and I just don't mentally remember it. Let me just check my wall of kits. No, I didn't use it on you. Didn't use it on you. Yeah, I think I used it on another kit a year before, but I definitely want to use this color for replacing all this neon green, this disgusting green. So that's that. For the gray, for the red parts, I'm going to be using Xeon's Mobile Suit Gray. This will be for the gray parts, for the red parts, and for the inner frame parts. That will be using this. The trim parts, which is on the feet, the chest part, the crotch part here, the chest part there, and anything that was red will be painted orange. The remaining color, like the beam rifle, I'm going to be using maybe dark gray, dark sea gray, and then I think that's pretty much it for that. That's going to be for the Jegan. For the base Jabber, the Jabber I will be converting. I mean, I love the color tone of the Jabber. Really beautiful. I like it, but I want to keep it in the tone of unicorn. So I'm going to be I'm going to paint it the unicorn color of the Jabber, of the Type 89. So for the white, we'll use Mobile Suit Gundam white right here. For the outer armor, I'm going to use gray, FS 36270 or Mr. Color 306. For the inside darker tone color, Titan's Blue 1, I'm sorry. And I think I should have enough in here. Let me see, because I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass if it says, yes, I don't have any. Great. Hold on a second. Let me check my box. I may have to call an audible here. No. No. I got Titan's Blue 2, which is the lighter blue, but I want to make it dark. No, not that. Oh wow, don't tell me I don't have this. And I thought I had it. I should have threw this bottle away. Okay, Black, maybe black would be fine. Yeah, black would be fine. Black. And then the thrusters, if I may do a different color tone. I was going to use this new one, metal black. Don't know how that is. Maybe the metal black could be a good substitute for the inner frame. I'm going to try that. You know what? This will be a choice, either or. I'll test it out and see how it is. So yeah, these are the colors that I'm going to be using to make my Master Grade Jegan Type A1 plus base jabber. I hope you guys are ready for this. This is going to be a cool build. I'll be decaling it, I'll be detailing it, all that stuff. Maybe I'll detail a little bit more of the base jabber, and if I feel and so inclined to do so, let's see if I can put an LED in there. It's a big kit. You'll never know if we don't try it. But let's see. No guarantees, no promises. With that being said, let's begin building Master Grade Jegan A1 type plus base jabber.